stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here's Ward to throw right away. That's caught. Wk1. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
I know some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Ward now working out of the gun.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. Well, they attend to him. We'll step aside. Throwing is Ward. That's to Kraft, the tight end.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
That's another Rams first down.
79 Broncos.
A gain of 16 yards. And
they go play action with Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll just get rid of it.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Okay,
2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Here we go. Set.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he stopped immediately there. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Ready.
To throw is Ward.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
For the Rams field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
Makes the score.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
His guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here on 1st down. The left side is complete. And
goes right upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Now they'll shift things around. 19 tight, 18 Pioneer, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And shutting him off now open field. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 54 yards. And the Lions have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
Extra point attempt here still to come.
And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Lions 7, Rams 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
Throwing now, Ward. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a 1st down.
1st down, Rams.
Now Ward. Short throw. He's got Kraft.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the Lions,
Ward.
44-yard line.
Now he'll tuck this and run. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Puka Nacua, 33 yards. And the Rams are once again back in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7.
Lions 7.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 49 yards. And the Lions have moved out in front. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush, talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Taking it about the 1. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Ward. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Looking to throw. Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Moore. This will go to Henry out wide. And this play comes to a hold at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
It's 4th down.
Corey, 17, 18, Pioneer.
Going for it, here's Ward. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Henry's got it out on the left side. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 41 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal from the 1.
Here we go.
Henry again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They're making short of the goal line. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal. And this time he is in. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have yet again retaken the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14.
17. Lions 14.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
19 left, Buffalo 18. Go.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this is caught. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
It's a gain of 29.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Gibbs. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
To second and goal.
18, behind it, Panther 6.
Gibbs again. And this time he'll score. Touchdown Lions. CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Makes the score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the 6.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taking it about the 36. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. We always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
So he's in for his 3rd score of the game, and the defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Ward throwing to start the drive. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On play action, Ward. Tries the left side and finds Olave.
They show up a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
And it's 3rd down.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. He lets it go deep for Olave. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Cowboy 80. Ready, go.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Oh, he sheds himself free.
59 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
It's a pickup of 6.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Ready.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Work in the middle of the field, he's got him incomplete.
And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown.
Isaac to Slaw.
28 yards.
And the Lions are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Point after a break down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
35. Rams 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, able to avoid him. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now a 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. Ward. Olave over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And
back to throw. Ward. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
13 more yards. That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 50.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Ward. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Got it. Ready? Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He was brought down by Pat Surtain. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Rams' 23-yard line.
Looking to throw. Mitchell. And in for the Lions touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions continue to pull away here in this first half. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in Week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Let's go now.
Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
Ready.
Play fake, here's Ward. Able to find his man, Kraft. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, He's got a man wide open, complete. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hold it ready. Trap 50, trap 50. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Come on.
Throwing is Ward. Going to be taken in here by McCool. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
22. Rams 24.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
Rams 24.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
35-yard line.
19 Lions. 70 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Motion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
12 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Bronco 80, 79 Bronco. Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll look to throw again. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameson Williams with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Point after, running down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Rams 24.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
Let's go now.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Jack Campbell with a pick. And he's got room. Racing to the end zone. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. But right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll throw again, Ward. That is caught. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 40.
19 right.
For our Rams, first down.
To throw, here's Ward. Check down here for Henry. So he stopped for no gain. And that will bring him 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Ward. And his throw here is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Here comes the 7th play now on this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
To throw is Ward. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game.
No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
65 catch, 65 catch.
Back to throw. Mitchell. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lions.
Back to throw again. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Rams 24.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. We'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Here we go, set, go.
Off play action, Ward. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line.
It's
A big play there for L.A. And even 40 yards.
A gain of 40 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Here we go.
Here's Ward. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now it's the backup Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
At the 25-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And his throw is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
60 Eagles, 60, 19 Lions.
Looking to throw. Mitchell. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th
down.
But you do need to know as a young quarterback that if you're going to spread the field, the ball's got to come out quick. And you have to know where to go with the football, really, in pre-snap. Identify where you want to go and get rid of it.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Cut 19. Cut to 60. Cut 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They're going to try and throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Lions first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
First down.
Back to throw. Mitchell. That is caught by Laporta. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it'll be intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play. One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Prescott yet again. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Prescott to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
It's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mike, here we go. Mike, 70 Lions. Dragon 60. Hey, smash. Ready,
Now a play fake here on first down.
Throw left side, caught by Laporta.
And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown.
Sam Laporta.
27 yards.
And the Lions are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been
It's caught inside the 25. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory.
It's a gain of
A big play there for L.A. 45 yards.
A gain of 45 yards. First down, Rams.
Here we go, 47. 26.
A first down carry for Henry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
12 yards. That's another Rams first down. First and goal.
Prescott down. Touchdown, Rams.
Puka Nacua.
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
It has been quite a display here in the opening game of the new season. And really, they're putting the rest of the NFL on notice. They are going to be title contenders as now they look to finish things off in the fourth quarter. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Another run for Gibbs here.
Run! And down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
98 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Go street, go.
Off play action. Mitchell. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because That gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Mitchell now off the play fake. That pass caught. It's Williams. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Off the play fake. Mitchell. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
That is incomplete. So at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess? He didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He completes it to Olave. And he's brought down.
It's a gain of
16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Henry up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Off the play fake. Prescott. Rush coming in. He's taken down. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Prescott with play action. Under pressure, they got him again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Talking about two sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front 7, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
Going to be taken in here by McCool. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
And the Rams, 1st down.
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing, Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. That's going to be caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Now, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but, yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there, maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Ready, set.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Street. Warriors 70. Go.
Looking to throw. Mitchell. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
19 Tiger. Check smash. Buffalo 18. Check, Bobcat, check.
Back to throw. Mitchell. He's going to sling this deep downfield. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
19 Cougar 19. Panther 11, 70 Rangers, 18 Pioneer. Check go.
Looking to throw. Mitchell. And that is incomplete.
Mitchell's pass.
There was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to him on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
Mustang 19, Cub 19. Hey, check that, street. Ready?
Now Mitchell throwing on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Ready?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Dragon 60.
Again, he'll drop to throw. It's complete to Williams. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 14. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Hey, smash. I got it. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcat. Hurt. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. Cub 19. 60 Maverick. Say, hey. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Mitchell. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
That's another
19,
Lions first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Dragon 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. I think this is what this game's become now, and just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Now they'll audible to something else. Mitchell throwing to start the drive. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. The Charles are still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
That's to the tight end, Laporta. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
Ready.
They go play action here on 1st down. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To throw is Mitchell. Off play action. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, CD, I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into Week 2. This has been an impressive Week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. Look at the big man rumble. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Prescott. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the fourth quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game one of many to come sitting next to you. Really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now as part of that newer 17-game season. What a fun opener tonight. We know the better games are still on their way, but I'm glad that we got started.
So for the Lions, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.